Welcome in. All right, I'm going to get started here. Let me get my little napkins placed down. We're going to build some beautiful extensions, and then with some hard gel, and then we'll do some nail art that I have been dying to do. It's going to be mainly line nail work, and that's definitely something that I really like the look of. Okay, let's get this a little smaller for you. Okay, I'm gonna be using my hard gel. If you guys, I know you probably have seen me use this before. This is my Zen. It's the number 4 in Apricot Blossom. So we're gonna be using this to extend my nail design. And I'm gonna be using my Young Nails Master Gel Brush. So let me get that out. I love the tip on this. It's really nice. MJ over at Young Nails or Nail Culture turned me on to this, and I really like it. So far, it's my favorite way to do my gel nails. All right, let's get started. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up for us. So we're ready to go. And I'm gonna grab my forms. Take this off. All right. Let me get into my forms. And I think I'm just gonna use my Young Nails forms, my short Young Nail forms. All right. Let's get a couple of these pulled out. And I'm just gonna get started, guys. And if you have any questions, just hit me up in the chat. I'm here. And we'll just kind of proceed along. And it'll be nice, relaxing live today. Hey, Mabel, how are you? You doing good, hon? Hey, hey, sugar, how are you? I decided I'm gonna do a little bit longer nail on myself today. You're doing good? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired. I'm still just a fraction under the weather. Hopefully I'm on the mend, I'm hoping. Are you doing pretty good so far? You're keeping well and everything through the season? I'm gonna grab a little bit of my gel. I'll have to Jandy's not here today, so she's not here to tell me what's going on, so I'll have to glance down here in a second and take a look. So if I don't answer you right away, it's only because I'm looking at my nail here. I gotta get some more. You just woke up? I know it, girl. I'm ready to go back to sleep. I tell you, we're a mess. We are a mess. Okay, so I'm just connecting my side and then pulling out, going to this side. And I'm just gonna kind of toggle back and forth. You guys have to help me stay in the frame here. Dandy's coming. Oh no, your car. Oh, that's horrible. I am so sorry. That is like, I don't even have words. I know the feeling. I thought we were gonna lose Jandy's car. What was it, Jandy, like about 2 months ago? Maybe 3 months ago? Yeah, we got all upset about it. Luckily, they were able to save it for a little bit longer. I think both of us still feel like, though, the time is coming, you know? I'm gonna look here in a second and just make sure I'm going over far enough, and I believe I am. Let me put a little bit of a tip on here. I'll just kind of connect this. I don't want it like crazy, crazy long, but just a little long. Just a little longer than usual. Okay, I want to come a little bit further out. Okay, and I think I'll, uh-oh, I got stuck to my jar. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna come a little bit further out over here. Just looking at it, I feel like maybe I could still afford to come out a little bit more. Am I good in the center, Jan? I am off to the side, okay. Okay, let me just kind of clean up this side a little bit. Make sure I've got gel everywhere I'm gonna want it. Okay, I feel like that's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and nuke this just for a quick 10 seconds. How many of you guys have seen me use this particular gel? Because I know I've been using it for a little while now, and I really, really, really like it. So if you had any questions about it, just let me know. But I love it. Let me put the lid, I'm gonna put the lid right here so you guys can see what I'm working with. There we go. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and put just a little bit of a base on here just to kind of connect the two. On top of my nail here, I've got Jello, which is like a peel-off base. So that way, if I need to pop these off, if they get to be too much or when they get to be too much, I can just pop them off and change them out. I like my little Jello. Oh, I am? Okay.
Sugar's car had almost 400,000 miles.
Wow. Dang, girl. That's good. Okay, let's go in the nuker just for 10. I'm gonna do a little bit of glitter on some of the nails, so that should be fun too. But we're kind of gonna keep it light on the glitter. It's gonna be more about the line nail art. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let's add a little bit more thickness on here. Because this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put some glitter on this one, but it still needs to be built up a little bit more. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So I'm just gonna drop this off kind of back in this area where I want my apex to be. And then I'm just gonna kind of rock it over. And, you know, I've seen lately, there were some posts, some people talking about apexes being, you know, like in different places. And it is true that the apex necessarily isn't always in just one spot. You can actually put it in a couple different spots. And how I like to think of it is there's kind of the European way of doing it, and then there's more of the like American way of doing it. I tend to like the European way. I just like the way it looks. But there's nothing wrong with either way. And I'll show you the difference between the two. Let me pull this down a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit further over. And pull it down so I'm not going all the way to my end or all the way to my side, just getting kind of close. Pull this down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit more. Just kind of finish this off. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my apex knows to stay where it is. And just bring this down. And I'm just kind of pulling however much gel I feel I need to pull to cover this end down here. If I need to grab more, I'll just go back and grab more gel. But this should be pretty good. So let me just pull this down. I love working with the gel. Okay, let's take a look at her. Okay, so I can still pull just a little bit more. Just right down, let me show you guys. Right down from here. So I'm just gonna kind of start grabbing around about here and just kind of go back and forth again. Okay, still a little bit more I can pull down. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and nuke that just for 10 seconds. Are you glad Friday's almost here? Who's glad Friday is almost here? Any plans for Friday? I know we're about to start having probably some Christmas parties and Thanksgiving party coming up. I know we've got like a little Thanksgiving party to go to this weekend, just amongst friends. I'm gonna pop this off, so just squeeze.
Tammy can't wait for the weekend.
Can't wait for the weekend. I feel you, Tammy. I feel the same way. Okay, let me see if this is strong enough yet to kick off here. I feel like I could have a problem. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Sometimes it likes to get stuck.
We're hoping to feel better so I can finally jump on a live.
Yes,
Just put my
sugar.
nails off today.
Oh, you did? I hope you feel better too. And I think I am going to mess this up. Hold on, guys. Hang on. Sometimes this happens. Let's hope it's not happening, but I think it might be. Let me get something else to kind of help me peel this away. Let's see. I'm just going to kind of start cutting it right around here. Let's see how I can do. It's probably because I didn't cure it all the way. Yeah, it's gonna give me trouble. Okay, hold on.
I've never seen them stick like that.
You haven't? Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at it. It's okay, though. If I can just try to do as little damage as possible, I can still use... Oh, Lord. Okay, it's not gonna... Okay, good, good, good. So it didn't come all the way off, but I can still use what I got. And I'll just use that to kind of as my form. Okay. Let me just fix this real quick. I'm gonna give her more of a nuke. So let me just connect this. How many of you guys have had that happen before? Oh, it's sad.
It's not sugar. She's the one
No?
that said they couldn't, never seen them stick like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably because I didn't nuke it all the way. It's okay, though. I feel like I want to possibly go further out. We'll see. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more on here just so it cures all the way through, and then I'm gonna tweak it here. Okay. In the nuker.
Mabel says I don't use forms.
Oh, you don't use forms? Oh, you use the tips. You know, that's smart too.
Sugar, I've not used forms with gel only. Or with gel, only acrylic.
Yeah.
But I did have these shitty forms from Amazon that when you went to take it off, it tore like paper. It was
Oh,
weird.
no. Yeah, I like the really firm forms. Like, I don't mind my young nails ones, but I like, there's another one I get that's really, really sturdy, and I really like how it does. This will work fine though. We can get through it. We'll get through it. Okay, let's get our next finger going. Sometimes stuff happens, you know, we got to go with the flow.
I mean, my ones I have go to a length of 25
Oh, wow. 25, gosh.
off to the center. There you
Okay, am I back in the center?
think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look. I don't really like the way.
Says they're long AF.
I bet. Yeah, I can't do like super duper long. These animals would have my hide. If I was trying to peel one of them and stuck my long fingernail down their throat, I don't think they would like me too much.
Tammy said that's a wand, not a nail.
Right? It's a magic wand. Okay. I really am liking this gel though, honestly, a whole lot.
Sugar, so I do at least one every year and up my game just to be dramatic.
That's good. You got goals.
The most I've done is 15.5
Oh my gosh.
inches.
No. Like on that form right there, Jandy, do you see how it's got the numbers on it?
No,
You don't see? Don't you see the little numbers? It's got it on there. Or the little lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 of those lines. Think of it that way. Jandy's counting.
not this long.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, no, is she kidding? She said yes, 15 inches.
15
Wow.
inches? Are you being serious? Oh my
It
gosh.
was that long and went to my hip.
Lord, I thought you meant 15 on the numbered nail thing. Oh my goodness.
So I swear it.
I believe it. I believe you. Okay. Let's pick up some more. I feel like I don't have enough here. I'm so used to building like little itty bitties. This time I'll cure this one longer here.
Tammy said, okay, so it's a walking stick.
Yes. But nobody'd be trying to get you. Okay, let me go a little bit more over here. Am I still in the frame, Jandy?
You're at the very top.
I'm at the very top, she says. Okay.
Sure, it said it was the heaviest thing I ever made. I looked like a goofball trying to drive with it. Had to put it up inside my sleeve so I could drive.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't even imagine. I would have been poking my eye out or something else. I've got another client coming this weekend on Saturday. No, sorry, Sunday. And I'm hoping that that everything works out for her and that she's actually able to come. I feel like lately I've had a little bit more cancellations than what I would like to be seeing.
People are just busy.
Yeah, I think people are busy, and I think times are a little harder, you know what I mean? I think it's kind of all those things. Okay, I'm just kind of adding another base layer down here just to kind of connect everything. Let me go heat this up. I'll just do it for like 30 seconds. That should be enough. I'm trying to debate if I want to put my thumb back on a form and make sure I've got enough on the sides. I probably should, right? Just because if I get in there and start filing and it's not enough, I'll be upset with myself for not doing it. Let me see.
The 12-inch one took about 3.5 of those super long forms and about half a jar of acrylic.
Oh my gosh. I saw a Yorkie. There was a lost Yorkie that somebody found over in Anna. They just, I don't know why, but out, and your areas may do this too. They take a picture of the lost little poor dog or whatever, but like nobody goes and gets it. So then I end up worrying to death about what puppy it is. So like this little Yorkie in Anna is the latest, and I wrote on there, I was like, if somebody can get that dog, I'll come get it from them tonight, and we'll find a little home. But I thought if Jandy sees that, she's going to kick my butt. She's going to be like, no, we're not. Oh. But I'm telling her now that I just put that on there, just so that way hopefully somebody goes and gets it. Because that'll upset me. I don't know why though, people like post a picture like that and I'm like, why didn't you stop and get it?
It wouldn't come to them.
Poor thing. Well, it looked so sad. It looked like somebody had dumped it maybe like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. No, probably like, I don't know, the poor thing hadn't been cared for in a long time. Let's just put it that way. Looked pitiful. Okay. I'm just going to build a little bit more thickness on here. So let me drop this off here. And then I'm just going to rock it back and forth. And pull down. All right, and then I'm going to look at it kind of from the side. Pull more down if I need to. Okay, let me go ahead and nuke this real quick. I feel like my thumb's going to work out fine. But that poor Yorkie looked like a mess. I'm going to worry about it probably all weekend. If I don't make a trip out there. It's probably about, what is Anna, probably 40 minutes away from us? Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully I won't get the urge to have to get out and go look this weekend. Hopefully somebody on there will just keep me posted. I'm going to add a little bit more height. Grab a tad bit more. This one I'm not gonna put any glitter in, so I really just need to build it up enough to where I can put my shape in. Which that's looking pretty good. Okay.
Are you gonna go up more on the cuticle?
Let me see. Okay, I got it's in the nuker. Let me take a look. No, I think it's good. I think it'll be good because I can still get my apex in there. Well, I like my apex further. I like my apex further back here, which is more the European way, versus the American way would be to put it like right in here at the tip, you know, at like where your natural nail ends. I like it more back here. It just really depends on what you like, you know? But when I do build it back here, the nice thing is when it starts to like thin out, it really starts to thin out at that free edge. So if they break a nail, it's still breaking the nail beyond, you know, where it's a safe point. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really the most important about that apex. I might though need, let me see, I may need just a hair more in through here. It looks like there might be some low spots. I really need to switch my glasses, put on my better seeing glasses here. Let me take a look here. Make sure I've got it going all the way out. Okay. I can probably just get my flash cure is on the charger because I don't want to forget it for Saturday and then, no wait, for Sunday. I've got 2 appointments on Sunday. I'm doing Gel X, which should be really, really easy, and I'm gonna take my camera and film it. I don't do that on camera too often. I really don't do too many Gel X nails. I don't prefer them myself, but we're gonna try them on my niece. She's got some wonky nails, so it'll be good for you guys to see. Okay, let's get our form. Okay, maybe on these two we'll do glitter, so I'll just need to save room for that. Okay, let's take a look, make sure she's coming up down the center. And let's shut her off here. Okay, she's looking good. All right. Okay, let's get us a nice size bead. I'm gonna do a behind the scenes, Tammy, on the unboxing of my Christmas Young Nails package, and then I'm gonna show you kind of around the little studio here, kind of show you the setup, what we got going on. I haven't shown anybody else yet, just because it's not completely done, but I think it'll be fun though to kind of see the before and the after. I've got for Christmas, another gift to myself is I'm gonna try to get some pictures off of my Instagram account and get them just like nicely matted and hang them up on my walls, you know, make them a little bit bigger and hang them up for my nail art or for art on the walls, you know.
Tammy said that'll be fun.
I think so too. One of my clients said that she would help me because she's good at doing that kind of stuff. So, and I'm not too great at it. All right, let's get it in the nuker just to give it a quick zap. Yeah, I'm not doing too much. Are y'all gonna do a lot for Christmas this year? Or for the holidays? Are y'all doing a big to-do, or are y'all keeping it kind of low and calm? At a minimal. We're doing minimal. Which we usually do minimal, honestly. But this Christmas is really gonna be minimal. I need some shoes. I need to get me some tennis shoes at some point. I've needed them for about 3 months now, at least. Longer than that? Yeah, you're probably right. But I ordered them 3 months ago from this place that I like getting my tennis shoes from. It's like the Jeetify place. They have really nice, comfortable shoes, tennis shoes. And I've probably worn them for at least 10 years, if not closer to 15 probably. And so I went to order them like I always do. I have to order them online. And this time they just, I never got my shoes. They never sent me anything saying anything. I tried to call them several times and they just said, oh, they're on their way or whatever. And I just never got them. So then come to find out, I finally got a supervisor on the line. Come to find out the shoes were sold out, so they never placed my order. They just never told me either. So then I was kind of ticked off about it, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna look elsewhere. But truth be told, I really like their shoes, and so I'm kind of screwed.
Places though might sell them like Zappos or
I don't know if they do. You think?
probably.
I know when I've looked online, like Jeetify's the only one that or is that what it's called? Jeetify, right?
So
Gravity Defier, I think, something like that. Yeah, they're super comfortable.
Tammy does all the holiday cooking, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Oh, wow. My gosh. Does anybody help you? I hope they help you. When we go over to Jandy's family's house, it's usually me and her mom that do the cooking. And then we haven't been to my family's house in a long time, but we're going to go this year. And we are going to go early. And I think me and Jandy are going to help my mom kind of put everything together, which hopefully will go nicely and smooth. I don't know. My family sometimes, we've got some argumentative people in the family. So I'm half nervous about it, to be real honest. You know, I don't do well with kind of stuff. I like really calm. So I'm really praying that my family doesn't steer me wrong this year. I'm like, please, everybody.
Sure says I'm doing something small. I usually don't cook. Last year I was super sick with kidney stones and
Oh,
almost died. I was so sick it was the worst.
oh my gosh.
Tammy said no, they stand in the way and ask when dinner's coming.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that's why my mom asked me and Jandy this year, because she knows the rest of them, that's what they do too. They'll find every reason under the sun not to come help. Sometimes it could be better though doing it by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like I could feel that way this Thanksgiving if people don't behave. I might feel like never again am I going to be fooled. Yeah, I haven't told my mom yet, like, but I'm probably going to mention it to her at some point, like, that I hope everybody is on their best behavior. Oh, man.
Amy said, eat and run.
Eat and run? Yeah. That's how it always is. I think, well, at Shandy's family's house, it's usually not eat and run there. They usually have games to play. So that kind of keeps everybody around. If they didn't have games to play, though, it would probably be eat and run. And the games usually include like some kind of like little bit of money pot, you know? So that's always kind of nice.
That's why we don't invite anybody.
Yeah, she said that's why we don't invite anybody. Oh. Yeah, it's nice.
We're only gonna get turkey. No, that's a lie. Joe's doing turkey breast.
Oh, yeah, your mom's doing turkey breast this year. I think my mom's doing a turkey and a ham because, you know, everybody's got to have everybody likes something different.
Like the ham.
Yeah. I usually eat the ham.
Amy said if money was included, they'd probably study.
Right. Well, with Jandy's mom, you never know. Like money's included, but sometimes, like if you win the game, you get to pick. You can either pick the money,
Shut up.
or you can pick she'll have like a little secret Santa gift, so you can pick one or the other. But honestly, we all know that most of the secret Santa gifts are usually like, I don't know, something corny, you know, that she found. Like, they're usually duds.
Something she didn't want.
Yeah. But at the end of the game, she makes us play for the little packaged gifts. So you don't escape them. But yeah, it's usually like she found something on the floor or, you know. Like I was walking and I found this on the road. And I thought it was kind of cute. But we all have fun. I think my mom said they were going to try to come up with a game of some kind this year. I don't know what I think she said white elephant, didn't she? This is my mom. She said they're going to play white elephant, but my mom is buying all the gifts. My mom loves to shop. We're just like, okay, we'll be there.
Amy said we buy presents for the little ones and adults draw names and have a dollar amount, like 25 bucks.
That's perfect. I like that. We did that before when my grandma was still around. I liked that a lot. And we would pick a good amount, you know, like $20, $15, you know, kind of depending on the times. But I liked that a lot. And I'd always try to come up with something creative. Not everybody liked it. Because sometimes my gifts were DIY. So. But, I mean, for me, I think, well, that's nice that somebody made a gift. But my brother hated it. Okay, I've got to leave enough room for some glitter in here. Let me get a little closer. Sometimes, you guys, I can't see. For real, though. And my eyes, I'm getting the old eyes, like,
Her daughter bakes her gifts.
oh, nice. That's how Jandy does, too. Jandy's good with the baking. Am I froze, Jandy?
Oh no,
Am I moving?
no,
I'm not moving. Okay, I'm going to go out and come back in, guys. Hang on one sec.
restart.
Okay, we still good?
Mine is undone.
Jandy's is froze. It could be on our end. That might be why she's froze.
Oh, gosh.
You good?
Does yours still look good?
Sure still look good, Shook?
Because mine, it was fine on our end. Okay, they're good.
Okay,
still.
good,
It's
good.
mine that's all zoomed in.
Okay, thank you, guys. So it's not all zoomed in, right? It looks good?
Well, now she said now you're way zoomed in.
Okay, hang on. I don't know why it does that. Hang on, guys. Let me get where I can stop with this gel and then... Okay, I'm going to zoom out. Tell me if that's good. Or if I need to do more. It's funny when it does that.
What YouTube doing now?
Yeah, it is YouTube.
No, why? But keep going out.
Okay, keep going out. Okay. You know, the other day when it did that on my little video, I was so upset about it. When I looked at my video back, I was like, well, that just ruined my whole video. So I'm going to have to reshoot that little video. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more before I nuke this. I feel like I'm missing just a little bit. And through here. Kind of in that famous spot where everything seems to disappear.
Okay, I seem to think it's okay now.
Okay, good. Okay, let me go in the nuker real quick. We're almost done with this part. And then we can get on the fun part.
Secret Life of Victoria said, hi, I just joined. Are y'all doing nails?
Hey, Secret Life of Victoria. Yes, we are doing nails today. We're doing gel nails.
Sugar said maybe zoom out just a little bit more.
Okay,
That'd
let me
be
see. I'm going to
perfect.
come back and let you see. Okay, so zoom out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually out as far as it'll let me go.
That might be okay.
Am I in the center?
Just off to the side a little bit.
Okay, tell me when this is in the center. Is this in the center right here?
Your nail was. Let me see. Sugar said it's okay.
Okay, so if I go right here,
Yeah,
it's good?
that's- Yes.
Okay, perfect. We're just gonna all work together to make sure this video comes out as a keeper so I don't have to redo anything. Yeah, I was sad that my little torty set didn't come out very good. It was all zoomed in crazy, and then because it was zoomed in crazy on y'all's end, on the recording end, and it was real far out on my end, I couldn't tell where the center was. So I did not stay in the center, and it just looked not great, so bothered me. But I'll redo a different torty is what I'll do. There's so many different ways to tortoise nail. And I like all of them, so. But I like using the oil inks too. Like I like using the oil inks. I like using the jellies, the blooming gels. And then I saw another way today, like just using regular polish, and it was real pretty. I shouldn't say regular polish, gel polish, but just the regular kind of opaque gel polish. Okay, let me look this way, make sure. Okay, yeah, I need to come a little bit better out this way. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna zap it. Did y'all's weather get, our weather got warm again, like instead of cool. But they said it's gonna get cold again, so I don't know what the world it's doing. Don't know whether to get out your winter stuff or what. And guys, I don't know if you can see or not. I don't know if you can see. So from my lupus, I get these little like blisters, and I didn't cover them up today. So I apologize if you see any. Some are worse than others, but yeah, I get like little blisters when I get sick. So I've had blisters going on, but I think they're on the mend, I believe. They look better than they have like all week. So I think it's healing.
Sure said it's supposed to get down into the negatives here.
Oh, and the negatives, wow.
Tammy said ours is warm this week.
It is warm this week, yeah.
Secret Life of Victoria said 40.
Oh, 40. Yeah, that's cold. Okay, and I got some a little bit further back towards my cuticle than I wanted, but I think we'll manage. Okay, let's put my apex in. Kick that off. And then just rock it down. Let me get a little bit more on my brush. Sometimes it's hard to see that other side, like away from my face. We're probably gonna have to do another like little layer on this one, but I feel like it's okay for now. I am getting though, it's running back here. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of sweep it out of my cuticles. Or not cuticles, cuticle. Let me put some back in here.
Move the round jar straight up, and then that will be the exact middle, and not down so far in the
Oh,
bottom of
gotcha,
the bottle.
gotcha. Like that? This one?
Secret Life has to go, but I will be sure to subscribe before I go make some food.
Thank you, Secret Life. Well, maybe maybe when you're done, you can come back. We'll be here probably.
Yes, the top of
This is middle
this
right
is
now?
dead center.
Okay,
Dead
that's center. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, let's get this off. Okay. All right, let's give her a little bit more oomph on top here. Give her a little bit more to shape. Okay. And again, tell me, you guys, if I get too far off.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, good.
So it might be a good idea to put something there that you're using, but
Mm-hmm.
helps you stay there.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull a little bit more right in here. Okay, all right. Oh, I just moved that, but hopefully that's still center. Should be. Oh, I tell you.
Kim Renee
Hey, Kim Renee, how are you?
is a member. I don't know what this
Oh,
means.
Kim, you became a member. Thank you so much, Kim.
Oh, okay. I think
Goodness, Tammy, look, we got company. Tammy's a member too, and we're gonna be doing a behind the scenes. You guys get to see behind the scenes. I figured that would be a good video, because normally that's not anything I would show.
So thank
Thank you, Kim. Okay. All right, now for the fun part. Some of these are really, like this one is really a lot longer than what I need. Okay, let's just see. This one's still a little bit down. Just a little bit. Okay, we'll see in a minute, Jandy. Okay, let's see if anything is just crazy. Oh, wait. Is this center still for me? I think it is. If you guys saw how far away you are from me, oh my gosh. You're really far from me. But as long as y'all can see. Okay. Right now, I'm just kind of clipping off the way excess. If there's way too much excess, I'm just gonna clip it off. Okay, let's see, weird. I know, I don't know why YouTube does that. You know, it did it for a while, and it was because I was using my phone, and I guess it would get interrupted by something. But I'm using my extra phone now. Like, this isn't even like a regular phone. Like, it's just an extra phone that Jandy's aunt had, and took it to film on. And it doesn't get, you know, messages and stuff. So nothing should be interrupting it. There's no apps on it. Nothing like that. I need to leave that right there. Okay. All right, let me get my glitter. Let me show you what glitter we're gonna use. It's gonna be Young Nails. And I'm gonna use this one right here, it's my Slick Pour. And this one is in Flash and Burn, which is really, really nice. It's a good one to have. So we'll use Flash and Burn. And I wanna use a little bit of this Slick Pour, which has kind of got a rose gold to it. And it's called Cheat Sheet. Okay, so it's got a little bit of rose gold. We're just gonna kind of play with these two. So both of them are really tiny, like small glitters, so they'll be easy to work with. I'll get my little brush. We'll start with let's start with our sparkly Flash and Burn here. And I'll just kind of dip in. And I'm gonna really keep it on the upper half. And let's do this one. Maybe a little bit more on the tip. And this one. So just a little bit of Flash and Burn. I'm just gonna keep it on those three. So we'll make it easy peasy. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Okay. This will be the really fun one. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. I kind of want to keep it almost like on just like half of this nail. A little bit in here. There we go. Okay, so like that. Can you guys see okay? I'm gonna do the same on here, so just kind of keep it on this side. Okay, and then this one, I wanna do the opposite.
Looks great.
Perfect, okay. I'm just gonna kind of trail it this way.
Tammy said, I wanted to become a nail tech, but got news I was developing rheumatoid arthritis and my joints will turn on me, so I lost that dream in an
Tammy.
instant. But I do my own nails and my room looks like a salon too.
Well, you know, if it's of any, I love that. But I will tell you, so I have rheumatoid arthritis too. Now, I will never be able to do enough clients to make like a big job out of doing nails, you know what I'm saying? I just can't work like that. But I take as many people as I can, which is not very many. I mean, it's maybe like three, I would say 3 or 4 a week would probably be my max, like 3 or 4 people a week. I'm just never going to be able to do a whole lot more than that, which probably sounds like hardly anything to anybody, you know. But for me, it's kind of a lot, you know. But so I'm never going to make a killing at, you know, financially at being a nail tech. So I feel you when it's like that's like your dream, that's what you want to do. But I say, you know, if you still want to learn and go to school and do that part of it, I think you should.
Oh, bunch of things. Sugar was asking, will that stay on there? I guess the glitter.
Yes, it should stay on there. Plus, I'm gonna put a coat over it too. I'm gonna put a harder gel over it too, but it's just kind of barely there. Wait.
Amy said now they are checking me for lupus because I'm showing a marker in my blood. Mabel said I have fibro and that's not going to stop me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it sucks. Like, I mean, I feel the pain, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel it. There's no hiding from your disease. You know what I'm saying? You really can't hide from it. You just kind of got to go with the flow. Like, I hate when I get so sick that I start getting like those blisters on my skin and stuff. I know for me, that's like, okay, I'm starting to overdo it, and I need to, you know, I need to slow down. I need to rest. And that's what I do. I just do it, you know?
Kim,
Yes, Kim.
I retired and needed something to keep me busy because it keeps me
Yes.
out of bars.
Exactly.
Sugar can't do nails on people. It's just not my thing. I've done 3 people in my entire 4 years and hated every minute besides when I was done.
Well, there is something to say for that, too. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of manicure top on here, and I'm going to put a little bit more of our slick pour on here. It will stick in there, but I'm also going to put a coat on top, too, so I'm just going to kind of dip in and... But I think if you want to learn, just for learning's sake,
To keep your mind busy.
yeah, it's real good to keep your mind busy. It gives you a little bit of purpose, and I know that kind of sounds, you know, it just does, though. But there's going to be times when I can do it, and there's going to be times when I can't, and that's just going to be the way the ball rolls, you know? And you just kind of got to know when to go with it and when to push back against it and say, I'm going to reclaim a little bit of my life, you know? Because I've done the whole lay in bed, too, for years, you know? And try to get better, and I don't know. That was fine, and I was able to, like, kind of go into a bit of a remission and stuff, which was great. But you just can't, it's not really a life, you know? You kind of just can't, that can't be, like, the only thing you do is rest, you know? You do kind of have to reclaim what you're going to allow and what's going to make you happy, and it really, I don't know, it sucks, y'all. Unfortunately. I wish I had better news for all of us. And let me tell you, lupus, like trying to get those markers on your testing and stuff, it's constantly changing. That's really tricky too, because one minute they'll say, okay, you've got this many markers, we can confirm, you know, we can diagnose you with lupus. But 4 years later, you might go in and have those same tests ran, and they not show that, you know? It's very, very different. Very tricky. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put...
Emma said yes, that is what's happening.
Yeah, yeah, it's very... it's a slick little thing. Likes to be naughty. Okay, I'm getting my Build Pink out. But yeah, I just try to kind of take my time. I relax a lot. Poor Jandy knows. We relax a lot around here.
Sugar said it's always changing. It's crazy because most of the time they don't check for it all up front
Yep.
unless you say something enough.
Yes.
It took my doctors years to see it.
Yeah, that's how I was too. It took years.
Tammy's had more good days lately, and I rest when I need.
Good, good. That's the important thing, is to rest when you need it, I think. Can you guys see okay? Okay, good.
Dead center.
Okay, perfect. I'm just kind of spreading out my build pink. Good, good. Yeah, I kind of can't see at all. Really, just because I think I need, well, I'm really far away because the way that the camera's acting. But on top of that, I think I probably need some better glasses than what I have. Let me just make sure I've got enough in here to put my shape in. And I believe I do. Let me just pull a little bit more over here on the side. Okay, and then a little bit.
Sugar said I was told that a lemon alkaline shot helps for lupus.
I've never tried that. A lemon alkaline. You know what though? It kind of makes sense because the more alkaline that you can make your system, and the less, what's the opposite of alkaline? Shoot, acid. The less acidic you can make your body, the better you'll do.
Sure, I'm gonna start doing it next week.
Okay. Yeah, keep us posted. Shoot.
I gives it like a mix once in the morning on an empty stomach. So
Okay,
I'll
my
do a
nail is really crooked, guys.
mixture or
Yeah, are you drinking it?
where do you find such a thing?
Yeah, are you making it yourself?
Once in the morning on empty stomach and once at night.
I feel like it's this side over here where I was missing before.
Yes, it's a shot.
Oh, it's a shot. Okay. So you're not mixing it
Like a-
yourself.
Like an injection shot or like a drink shot?
Probably an injection shot, right? Here, we'll find
I know
out.
they sell those little bottle things at the store that are, like that.
Oh,
color,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I don't know if that's what that is.
Yeah.
Two lemons freshly squeezed with 1 tablespoon of baking soda.
Okay. So you do drink it. It's like a shot, that kind of
So
shot.
mix it yourself.
Okay. I'm going to put a tiny bit right up here on the top, just to make sure I've got enough.
Shake it, then take it.
Shake it and take it. Sounds like shake and bake, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you, I didn't know when I got these recent like blisters and ulcers and stuff. I honestly, they kind of hurt like when I've had shingles before. Like some of them were sore like that. So I was starting to wonder if it wasn't just from my lupus and maybe I actually had shingles again. And let me see, I kind of can't see nothing, you guys.
Tammy, I've lowered my sugar and eat more veggies.
Oh, okay.
Sugar's down to try anything at this point.
Yeah, I know it. I'm not great at eating my veggies. And I don't love meat. I'm more of a pasta carb girl, which is horrible. And is my Zen little button here is that still in the middle, guys?
Yes.
Okay, and still a good,
Those sugar said those hurt so bad. My blisters hurt, like my skin hurt on the
yeah,
outside. It's been
oh
weird.
yeah. Yeah, my skin was hurting. And so I started wondering, I thought, maybe I've got shingles again. But I don't think it was. I'm thinking it, because I didn't take anything to get rid of shingles. I just been resting. That's all I've been doing, and putting on my little, I have like some little patches that I can wear over my blisters to try to heal them a little bit. I was putting on my patches. They're steroid patches, but
Sugar's never had shingles, thank goodness so far, but my mom gets it twice a year.
oh gosh, yeah, it sucks. I've only gotten them once before, and it was when I was having a real rough year. So I'm hoping I don't have them now, and I'm hoping I don't have another really bad rough year. Because, oh Lord. Like last year, I got pneumonia for most of the year. That sucked. But hopefully this year we can stay inside, not get anything from anybody, keep everybody else healthy. Okay, I'm in the nuker, guys. And I'm probably making my nails really fat. But like I said, I'm having trouble seeing. But we'll shape them up. We'll get them in shape. I'm thinking about doing my line work in chrome, like chroming it out after we get the line work done. I think that'll be pretty. I think it'd be pretty with our rose gold and stuff. Okay, let's cap this one. But I enjoyed going to school and learning about the nail stuff. I mean, I'll tell you don't learn a whole lot in school. You could buy the books and probably educate yourself faster than going to school would be. Really. I think I got my best education on YouTube through everybody's stuff.
Tammy said that's awful. I've never had shingles, but I hear it's painful.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty painful. It's no fun.
Mabel, I went to school, but I learned more about it on my own.
Yeah, exactly, Mabel. You do. I mean, it was very interesting. I enjoyed going to school and I enjoyed the book. But the rest of school I could have done without. And yeah, otherwise I enjoyed that part of it. And Sugar's right. It's oh, I am so wonky, guys. We're gonna have a lot of filing to do. Oh Lord. Sugar's right though. It's not like doing other people is not always, you know, it's not always a real good time. I mean, if it's people that you enjoy doing their nails, yes. But you don't always get people you enjoy doing their nails. Now, that's another place I'm kind of lucky. Like I said, I can, because I really want to be able to kind of control my environment. So I will always make sure that I don't have horrible people coming in to see me. Because this is my house and I don't want, I don't want horrible people coming over.
Ebony said I actually learned 4 different money-making trades from YouTube.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Tammy said it's $6,000 here to go to school for 600 hours and then another $650 for state board.
Yeah, that's about what it is. Well, here, let me think. It was,
I thought the board was like 100 years.
no, like if you take, like, she's talking about 600 hours, the first 600 hours, and then her second part where she could get her state board license, the schooling for that too, which mine was, so I paid almost 8,000, But I went and got a grant. Yep, I got a grant.
Rhonda said, I'm a retired nail tech, and I used a magnifying glass with light that attached to my table, and it helped a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You
I want to get one of
You
those.
get your license, but you learn the most when you have a paying client.
Yep. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Because other people's hands will make you learn, real fast. Because they're different than your own. You get used to your own and you get real good on them or whatever, and then you start doing other people's and you're like, oh my goodness. Okay, let me just get this note. We may have a little bit of glitter on the other fingers, but I'm okay with that if you guys are okay with that. All right, I'm gonna put this back down, but let me move. I should clean that before I put that. Okay, we're just gonna leave that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get glitter all inside of my gel.
Mabel, I have clients, but sometimes you just want to do nails just for you.
Yes,
We
yes.
need to make some money.
Right. I tell you though, the nail stuff adds up too.
Ebony said, glitter everywhere. I love it.
Exactly. Me too. Yeah, it really does make me happy. I enjoy it, and I mean, if I could make enough money, let's say I'm not even looking to make that much money. I'm just looking to make a couple extra $100 a month just so I can afford, like some food and stuff. You know what I mean? Or like, continue to play, and stuff. Just afford enough to continue to play around. But if I could do that on my own and not have to worry about taking clients, then I'd probably just continue to have like the little bit of clients and not take on any more, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Ebony said, yeah, I just lost a 16-foot storage pod. It had probably two grand worth of nail products.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ebony. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I'd be crying. I lost a bit the other day, and it's still affecting me. I'm like, that bit, I threw it away. Oh my God. What am I thinking? It was like a new bit. So, yeah, I feel you. Okay, I'm going to take my swipe and wipe these down, get the tacky off. We got a lot of filing to do because I couldn't see.
The ironic thing was the 2 grand is how much I owed on it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't do storages anymore for that reason. But I know when you have to do it, you have to do it. Well, you know what? Maybe think of it this way. Maybe that stuff had bad energy attached to it, and you need, like your guardian angels are thinking you need a fresh start. Like all new. That's how I would be looking at it. I have to tell myself that kind of stuff when something like that happens, because it's too devastating. Okay, let me get my file out. I'm going to try to go right where this is, so you guys may have to tell me if I'm not where I need to be. But hopefully you guys can see my fingers. I'm going to put my thumb up here in a second, and we'll get started with my thumb. Let me get my bit changed. Right now you guys can't see nothing probably, other than the sucker here. Let me see.
Maybe zoomed in a little.
I know it won't let me zoom out anymore. I know. I'm zoomed out like as far as I can go, so we'll just have to make sure I stay right in the middle. And I'm gonna use kind of a safer bit for myself because I know I'm a little bit further away than I like to be too. So, okay, tell me if you can see my thumb. I'm assuming that this is about right.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me turn my e-file on, and I'm just gonna put it on 12 because I just would rather be a little bit on the safe side. And you guys are Jandy holler. If you're seeing the same thing they are, Jandy, if you'll just let me know if I get like too far off. from the center, okay?
Back just a little bit.
Scoot back this way.
No, the other way. Sorry.
This way. Oh, wait, she's trying to tell me here.
There you go.
Okay, let me make sure I don't move anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay right here. Okay.
Even you said that's crazy you say that. I recently lost my aunt, and in the search for an apartment, I found her old apartment that she moved in 20 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
She's like already in it.
Wow, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. I love that. That's so cool.
So when I finish paying for my son's funeral, I think I'm going to do less clients, finally take a break.
Good. Okay, Jandy, let me see what I look like. Where my thumb is, I mean. Okay, guys, I'm kind of turning it. Hopefully, you can keep seeing what I'm doing. I know the shape probably really looks wonky right now. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be good, Jandy. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to try to fix it a little bit better. Okay. We'll kind of trim this down a bit too anyway, so. Because I don't really want it pointed. Okay, I think I can work with this. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to get y'all turned around. Okay. Let's dust her off. I'm just kind of coming down my saddlebag area. And I feel like I can go a little thinner in through here. Yeah, I can. Okay. I tell you, my lupus fog brain has been working on me lately. Which is that when you get kind of, you can't think of words that you're trying to say, and that's been giving me a hard time lately. But I try to, go easy on myself when it's happening. Not beat myself up too much. Okay, we got some shaping to do here on this one, but for now I feel like it's a good place to kind of stop for a minute here. But yeah, I gotta do some shaping with my file probably. Okay, let's get at this one. Let me make sure I get back in the center. Okay. I'm going to try to keep it kind of a low profile. I feel like I still kind of give myself maybe a little bit more than what I really need. Okay, let's see if I can get in here. It is really zoomed in, you guys. Oh my God, it's cracking me up. Well, at least you guys are seeing real close up. It's not the typical angle for sure. Huh? Yep. You'll get to see all the flaws or okay, I'm just kind of working my way, kind of rounding that out a little bit. Then let's marry these two. I'm used to going faster on my file here. Okay, this is kind of a strange one. Let's try to. I think I went down a little bit lower than I intended. Let me come back through here. Okay. I'm gonna try to get you back in the center. Okay. Okay, let's look at it this way, and I'm just going to kind of round it off again. I'll get the rest with my file. We'll get on this one. Okay, let's see. Make sure I'm in the center. I'll probably have to dust my hand off here. Let me do that now so we can see. As glitter goes flying everywhere. Okay, let's go back up to the 12. Okay. And this one, my apex is already pretty low, so I'm just going to focus on just kind of rounding this out. I'm going to scoot back over. Let me see here. Boy, y'all, that shape, I got it really far off, didn't I? Well, this is more work for us, but you can never not have enough work. Enough practice, right? Okay, I'm going to come up this way. Thin this out. Yeah, I'm sitting at a really goofy angle. But I think we can still get it. Okay, let's get this back here. Kim, when do you go in? Not Kim, I'm sorry. Tammy, when do you go in for your next little go round with the testing and stuff? Did I take too much off of that one? Hopefully not. Let's see. Cool. January, okay. Have they said what they're going to do or anything? And you don't have to, if it's anything, I think most people wouldn't understand what the kinds of tests anyway, but I'm kind of curious if they're testing your inflammation too. Because one of my doctors that kind of handles my lupus stuff, he's always testing my inflammation levels. Not that we ever really change like what we're doing, but it is helpful to know if you're holding more inflammation or if you're in a good spell of it. And we can kind of tell anyway from the feeling, but okay. Let's round this off. I'm just kind of taking this shorter again. And narrow it out on my sides. Be careful too if they ever want to do any kind of like big time steroids. Be very cautious. I think it's always okay to try. Like if they recommend something, try it. But I just probably, if it's not helping you, I wouldn't stay on it. Because a lot of that stuff can do a lot of longer term damage. And if it's not helping you, and I feel like everybody's so different that some things, some people get help from that stuff and some people don't. I didn't really get a whole lot of help from the steroids and stuff, so. But I stayed on them too long because I didn't know. I thought, I just kind of expected the doctors to know what they were doing. And I guess to a degree they do, to a degree. Okay, I'm going to switch to my file just because I'm a little bit worried about taking too much. Okay. All right, let's get these shaped. Get these back into shape. Okay, I'm going to change my file just because I know I need to. We put on, I'm going to go with 100 grit. And I got 150 on the other side of my file. Okay, let's put this on here. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay, let me know if I'm kind of in the center. Oh wait, I can kind of see on Jandy's. I know it's going to be a little weird because as I'm going through here, it's going to be a little hard for you guys to see. I feel like I'll try to go as because it's so zoomed in. I feel like it's going to be a little difficult, but I'm going to try to go as easy as I can. Give y'all a good view. Let me round this off just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's get the main shape of this one. I'm going to kind of hang on to it here. I'm at such a strange, such a strange angle. Ah. Okay, let's. Okay, let me see what it looks like here. From this way. Okay. Feel like it's looking pretty good. Let me round this off just a tad bit more. Okay. All right, let's get after this one. Let's look down this way. Let's round this off a little bit. I'm wondering if I came in too much already on this nail. I kind of did. Let me see. A little bit. The only way to fix it, other than like rebuilding, like a little bit more along the sides, like see where I went in too much here. The only way to fix that would be to put another form back on, which I'll probably do. So let's just try not to make the mistake on any more fingers, which I might have already made. Let's see. I'm at such a weird angle. I probably need to prop myself up. Let me scoop my chair up. Hang on. It's kind of like when MJ was talking about how she has to kind of move her chair, like push her chair up further when she's, sometimes when she's e-filing or when she's filing. That was my problem this time. And I didn't do it. I kind of thought, I know where my center is and I don't want to mess that up. So kind of did it to myself. We're going to try to fix it here. Let's get this one done first. Let's come in a little bit here. Now, what I could do, no, I still need to fix that one. I was going to say, if it's not too far off, I could try to bring the other ones in a little bit more. But honestly, it's pretty far off, so I'll just have to rebuild it out just a little bit on this one. We'll go ahead, though, and get these other ones in shape. I always have a hard time with my pinkies, because I feel like they're a little on the weak side. Okay. See if we can not make this one so pointy. Okay. All right, let's fix this one real quick. Just easy peasy fix. This is good though, to learn how to fix it, you know? Not the first time I've had to fix. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean this off. And my problem with it is that it lost its it lost, let me scoot it over, hang on. Okay, there we go. So it lost its thickness through here. So that's where I need to add it. Okay, let me get my little form. It's an easy fix. Okay, let me marry these up. Slide this back on and get it on down the center again. Okay. Alrighty. So that looks like how it was before, right? So I just kind of put it back on the same way. And then let me get my brush. Okay, I'll turn that off for us. And I'm just gonna add right along here. I'm gonna go ahead and marry it up with the side. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring it all the way out to the tip. Okay. So it's gonna be a little bit bigger than what we need, but that's okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. So let me kick off a little bit. Connect it with my side. Get a little bit more. Okay, I'm just gonna pull this out all the way to my tip. Okay. And I'm just gonna make it a little bit thicker. I really don't need it longer. So I'm just gonna focus on making this thicker. Okay, I'm gonna stick it back in here, nuke it for a minute. Just for 1 minute. And since those sides really don't need to be thick, I'm hoping that this will be as thick as we need it. Got 30 seconds left. Hey, Sandra. I'm glad you made it in here. We're working away. I took one nail too thin on the side, so we're trying to fix it. YouTube got a little goofy on us and blew up the image, so I'm just trying to kind of stay in the center of the screen. So if it looks a little crazy big, that would be why. Let's see if it'll come back here for us. Okay, good. Alrighty. I'm gonna take the sticky off. All right, let's try to reshape this. Actually, I could cut it with my clippers because I went way out on this side. There we go. Oh, I'll get that in a second here. Let's see. Let's get this side. There we go. I'm just going to use my 150 so that way I make sure I don't take it too far. Okay, I'm getting close. So since I'm getting close, I'm going to go ahead and go to my other side and work on this side. And then let me kind of turn it towards me a little bit. All right, there we go. We're getting it. Get my tip back in shape here. I'm going to rest it on here. Okay, I'm going to turn my hand over and just make sure that they all kind of look pretty similar as far as length goes, and we look good. Okay, let me get by my cuticles. And I also need to kind of file around my nails. So I'm just going to kind of, let's see if I can get you in the picture here. Good. I'm just going to kind of go over it. You can use a buffer. This one is actually it's a 150 grip, but it's worn in file that it's worn down. So it's kind of like a buffer. Okay. Just kind of smoothing that out. Let's get after this one. And I know it's kind of a thin layer. I'm going to add probably one more go round of gel on this one here. Okay. Otherwise, I like it. This I definitely need to get back by my cuticle, and it can come down a little bit. All right. We definitely need to get the under. Get this side here. Let's thin this out. This was where we added that little extra, and sometimes it wants to kind of make a little line where you added it. So let's get the line out of there. Okay. And this one, get my underhang. It's coming along good though. It's coming. We come right down the top on this one. Okay, let's get this brushed off. Did I get my little skin there? I did. Okay. All right, let me get around my cuticles because they really need it. Then once I get around my cuticles, I'm gonna look and just make sure. I'll look up close and make sure I've got enough of that gel where I want it. Okay, put my cuticle bit. And I'm just gonna go on 4,000 RPMs and just kind of make my way around here. I'm gonna add one more layer on my thumb. Let me just get it as smooth as I want it here. That way that next layer will be a piece of cake. Okay, and on this one, I think I'll do one more layer, one more thin layer on this nail. We just get this back kind of cleaned up. You know what it might be too is I have that jello under here. Wonder if that's kind of causing it to look thicker on for me. Could be. I don't typically wear jello all the time. But it's so easy though to pop stuff off with. Okay. We might add a thin layer on this one. Probably just do a thin on each of them. And then just a slight buff. Okay, so this is nice and exactly how we want it. You know what I've been craving lately? I've been craving pizza. It's so funny because if we were having pizza this week, Jandy, I'd be craving Mexican. We're having Mexican this week, I'm craving pizza. It's about how it goes. That's how I feel. Okay, let's put a little bit more gel just to make sure everything is nice and firm and well coated. And I'm not really building anything with it. I'm just making this cleaned up. It's sat over here by the kitties, and now we got a cat hair on it. Let me get this cleaned up. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Is this center still? Do I look like I'm still in the center? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Jandy saw it. I got my screen right in front of you. I see it now. Okay. So I'm just adding a little bit, and I'm just going to put it back here towards the back. And brush it down a little bit. Like I said, I'm not really changing. I do need to file up underneath my nail, but I'm not really changing too much about it. Okay. Maybe I'll add just a hair more. Okay. Let's do this one. A little bit more. Okay, let me just pull this down. So I'm really just kind of brushing it on. Okay, let's get this one. This one doesn't need as much. It's got more on it here. I'm focusing. Can you tell I got quiet? I need a little bit more. I don't need much. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's wanting to lift off of my Jello. Dang it. Okay, guys. I'll probably have to redo this. I'm not going to redo it now, but I'll have to redo it. It's only because that Jello is underneath there. And I got it too thin. It's okay, though. This will peel away. It's kind of the name of the game. I was wondering why it looked like it might be lifting. That's why. I'm just not used to using that Jello as much. Okay. All right. In the nuker. In the nuker. Put my Zen on top of here. Make sure I don't cook anything I'm not supposed to. Okay, we got 30 more seconds. We're counting down. Okay, I'm gonna get my little cloth ready with some swipe. Okay. You wish you would have gotten it. I tell you, sugar, I've got some stuff to send you. You just need to just send me your address and I'll send you some acrylics that I have. You know? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do my line work. So let's do this. Let me put on. I bet we'll do. I feel like we're going to. Hang on here. Okay. I'm debating whether. I don't think I actually do want to do chrome. I think I'm just going to do my white. Let me get my white out. Oh, actually, let's do black instead of white. Oh, wait. Black or white? What do you think, Jandy? Black or white? Line stuff. Lines.
Don't know. Don't know which would show up better. Or if you wanted to.
I think we'll do black. I think black might show up a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna get my black ready. Let's see. Get my thin brush. Here we go. I think black will be good, yeah. Okay. Yeah, just let me know if, sugar, whenever you get ready, let me know and I'll send you some, okay? And I'm just gonna kind of do some lines. Whoops, I just messed my line up. And I'm gonna kind of change up the thickness as I go here. So let's see. Let's do a little thicker back here. Kind of like that. And then let's do another one. I'm going to do kind of a thin one. Kind of going this way. There, that looks really different. I like that. Okay. And then maybe I want to do like a little bit just right around in here. Okay, I like that. I think it looks very different. I'm wondering though if I want to come down here just a wee bit. There we go. I like that. I feel like it kind of makes it look a little bit skinnier coming down there like that. Okay, I'm just going to nuke it for 10 seconds. Okay. And then I think I want to do my pinky next because the pinky's going to be a little different. I'm going to put more on this pinky. Oops, let's see. I think I want to come a little bit further over. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay, let me just make sure I got it as smooth as I can get it. Okay. All right, next finger. Let's come back to this one. And I think I want to kind of have this one coming further over. Like that. And let's make it a little thicker on this part. And then have it taper. Kind of like that. And I think this one I'm going to kind of do very similar. But I won't make it wide on this side. But I am going to add one more little swoop right here. So we'll give this 2 lines.
Rascal.
Kind of like that. Okay, I'm gonna zap it just for 10 seconds. I love line work, I'm telling you. I think it's so pretty. I'm not real good at doing it teeny, teeny, tiny and thin, but I feel like that's something that will come with time, you know? Kind of like with working with any of that stuff. You get better the more you work with it, so. And this one, I want to come this way. So I'm going to stay more down the center. Maybe I'll make it a little bit wider through here. And Then just kind of keep playing with that shape until I feel like it's how I want it, which right now it's kind of crooked. Okay. How about we do a crisscross on this one?
Roscoe, come on.
So that one will be a little bit different because it's got the crisscross. Crisscross applesauce. Let's make it a wee bit darker. Maybe we'll add, how about we do one more? Uh-oh, I just messed it up. My arm hit it. Okay, I'm gonna add one more little bitty. Just kind of going through here. Actually, I don't really like that one. Let's take that one off. I'm not crazy about it. At least it's easy to fix, right? I want to do a thin one. Need a little bit more on my brush. Maybe like that. Okay. I feel like this one is not as sharp as the other ones. So I'm gonna work on it a little bit more. I feel like it's kind of running a little bit. Okay. All right, let me nuke. Nuke. I see you, Kitty. Don't top up here. There's too much going on. Kitty's thinking about jumping up. I'm like, no. Okay. Yeah, I need to fix this one though. You see how it's got a little crazy in through here. Hang on, I didn't see it before I started. Doing. I should be able to fix it though here. Maybe I can fix it while I'm... Okay, yeah, it's gonna let me fix it. This is that one I needed to redo anyway because it was coming unattached from my gel underneath there. Well, you guys, before I remove them, and then make me start all over again. Okay, let me give you a closer look before I do. Kind of you can't see my, glitter going on. Hang on, let me get my top coat. Hang on here. Okay, top coat. Okay, here we go. All right, let's put a top coat on. See what she's gonna look like. Oh yeah, she's popping now. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that glitter. It's kind of just about right. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of quickly do this. So we get an idea. I'm going to have to probably redo them because I forgot about the Jello underneath. I probably should have reapplied my Jello. But this is how we practice. The things we learn when we... Okay, hang on. Get that right there. Now this one I did kind of cover up all my glitter. I think Jandy gave up on me. Okay, this is the one I need to redo. This is the main one. At least we'll get an idea. I like that glitter a lot. And that was our slick pour. So I know we talked about what else can we do with our slick pour since, you know, Young Nails is not going to have their little slick pour stuff outside of their little mixture. But that's something that you can do, is just mix it in with your own gels. Or I think someone said, I think that you might be able to use the same system that like other dip systems have. Didn't they say that? I think that might be right. I've always used my slick pour for more like this, like just kind of decorating with it. Yeah, I like that. I love the lines. What do you guys think about the lines? Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo. I think I'm gonna have to redo all of them. I was a little bit too far away, and I want to remove that Jello underneath because it's kind of caused stuff to want to unattach. But we had fun though. We got to chit chat and it looks good. Thank you, Tammy. I love the lines. I can't believe though that they're already wanting to pop off. We did. We had a ton of fun. That's what counts. Plus, I was going to remove them anyway because I always remove my nails. And then I have a fresh hand to do something else on. See, I've already taken off the ones I did the other day too. I've got my Jello on just to kind of protect my nails. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for coming in and thank you for putting up with me. I feel like my videos, the last couple, have been a little wonky with the screen. Hopefully YouTube will straighten that out. We should just go ahead and remove them while we're on here, shouldn't we? Let's get our, I'll show you how to use the no kill or the kill stuff. Let's see. Let me find it. So if you haven't used Jello before, you use the Jello and you put down 2 coats and you're going to cure your coats. Then you do whatever nail art you want to do. Typically they'll stay on for days, but I think I filed mine down too thin, my gel on top, so it started wanting to pop off. But what you do after you've got your Jello on, when you get ready to remove everything, you just put this on. It's called 1 kill. Let me see if I can get this in the screen here. 1 kill, there we go. And you just kind of let them sit for a second and soak. It literally usually just takes like a second. So let me grab, then you'll want to grab your little bamboo stick, and you can kind of start prying just wherever you can kind of pry, and it'll kind of let you know when it's ready. There, you see, then it just starts to pop off. But that's why they're already starting to pop off. Because I filed too much. And it kind of loosened up that connection just enough. There they come. And then see, then your nail's just fine up underneath. But it literally just takes like a second to soak all it off. And it certainly is a lot better practice to practice on yourself, because I feel like yourself is a little bit more challenging than the mannequin hand. So I like it. Yeah, see, this one's already lifted. Oh, just regular oil you use. Huh. Does it take that, does it go that fast too? Just like that fast? Because I know this, I mean, literally like about a minute it soaks. And then they just pop off. And then your nails are all fine underneath, other than they've still got the jello on here. But I can just file this off and then put on, or soak it off, and then put on a new jello layer, if that's what you want to do. It's easy, easy. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in here and chit-chatting with me on a Thursday. And I'm wishing you all a good Friday. Hopefully we get some rest tonight. Hopefully the weather is not bad. And we all get to have a nice, relaxing weekend. I'll probably be on again before I come on Sunday for those appointments, as long as those appointments still end up staying booked. I'll probably come on before then, and we'll do some more nails, because I've got 2 fresh hands, so we'll do that. We'll plan on that, and hopefully YouTube will be nice and kind to us. All right, I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming in, and I will catch you very, very soon. All right, good night.